guys, thanks for tuning in to my channel, Nick's Hair Den. In the den, we talk about everything pertaining to hair, hair tools, hair products, and we definitely try to keep motivation going on. So every now and then, I just give a good motivational video to keep it going. Guys, I am so sorry. So last week, I ended up having another grandbaby on the 31st, August 31st. And I just had a hectic week, so I did not put anything out on last Sunday. So for those that stay tuned, I am sorry. I just got so caught up. But I can say I've been consistent for like 4 or 5 months, never missed a Sunday. So I did feel kind of bad. I'm like, but sometimes life be life, and but I am back. And I have some products to show you. So we're going to talk about proteins, and I have 2 proteins that I use that I like. One is professional use and one is over the counter, and I think they're like neck and neck. I think they're very, very good, but they're at a very different price point, but they both get the job done. So I'm going to tell you about the professional one first. So the professional is by Influance, the Proplex Reconstructor. Is basically protein based, and this works just as well. What's different about this, at first I really didn't even read the directions, so I was putting this on without the cap. For most things that are protein based, you do not need to put any cap on, up under the dryer. You just want it to kind of get hard and boom. But when I really took out the time to read the instructions, this says covered with a plastic cap, guys. So I would just go with the directions, what it says, and I'm gonna start reading directions more. But anyway, this is the Proplex Reconstructor. This is a good protein to use. This actually prevents breakage if they're shedding, especially if number one thing, if they're shedding a lot, number one, make sure they have their ends trimmed. Make sure that's good to go, because sometimes that could be the number one reason. Just deal with fresh ends. You don't want to put good treatments on dead hair, you know what I'm saying? So just make sure at least that's done and out the way first, and then definitely point them in the direction of a good protein. So what I do, I don't use it out this bottle. I actually put it in a spray bottle, like just ready to go. I spray them at the bowl, head back, drape them, because it can get a little messy. You just want to make sure they're good, and I just spray them down with this. It doesn't take a lot, because you're going to I kind of rake it through, distribute it real good. You want everything from the edges on back to the end. So make sure you're really giving it a good, comb out. And guys, follow the directions. Now I can say when I wasn't using the cap, it was effective to me, but I'm gonna try with the cap and see if there's anything better, but I just didn't read the directions. But anyway, and then I have the Aphoghee. Guys, I used to swear by Aphoghee. I've been using that for years, and this is like the 2-part system. So you have your Aphoghee. Hold on. You have your Aphoghee, and this is the treatment that you're going to put on without the cap, right? I'm gonna let this sit. I normally do about 15 minutes, and then I rinse them out really good, and then I put this treatment inside here. So this is what I'm spraying on their hair. So I'm gonna rinse them out, and then you have a 2-part, and this is your balancer. So it's gonna soften the hair back up. So this is a system that comes together. You just can't buy this one without buying the other one. You have to it comes packaged together, so you have to get it together for it to work. And I do just put all my bottles in one, all my treatments in a spray bottle. That way I can just spray and go. It's quicker with time. And guys, even with the first one that I showed you, the Influence, after you use this, you have to use the Influence conditioner to balance it out. You have to. Anytime you do a protein or a heavy reconstructive, you have to come back in there and soften the hair up. You have to. You just can't do one step without doing the other, you know. Even the directions will tell you that. So just be mindful of that. And protein strengthens the hair. So two things I think that just not for growth, just to maintain healthy hair, I think is moisture and protein. I tell my clients once every 6 weeks, get a protein. Normally my natural people, I try to tell them definitely to get, like the deep conditioner or even a good hair steaming treatment. That really adds moisture straight to the hair shaft. So I believe in those two things, just balancing those out. The hair is just going to be strong, you know, and people seem to think, oh, is it going to make my hair longer? All that is really genetic, but I can say I'm here for healthy hair, you know. So even if your hair is this bobbling, we're getting it healthy. If it's long, we're getting it healthy. If you're putting a lot of heat and you wear a lot of chemicals, you need a protein, you know. And how you can really decide if you need, to me, moisture, like a protein or a deep condition. This is how, if the hair is kind of like just fragile, like just have a fragile feel and just feel just like a fragile feel, that's when, to me, that's when you need a protein, because you want to strengthen up the hair. You know what I'm saying? Like if it just feels lifeless. Definitely, you know, look and see if you need a cut, but actually add protein, right? And then if you just feel like your hair is just dry, you know, if it's just dry, like, you know, like if it's just dry, you need moisture. You gotta add moisture. So that's, you need to look into getting moisturizing shampoos, you know, letting that conditioner sit on for like 15 minutes, that'll help. Actually, steamer always helps, because that's just straight, no plastic cap, just straight under the steamer. And it just goes into their hair shaft and it just makes their hair really soft. So just remember those two things, and I think you would be on the road to healthy hair, you know. Me and you got to do the job, you know. It's just not up to the stylist, it's just not up to you guys, but we have to work hand in hand, you know. And I think I'm a reasonable stylist. Like, I know people can get a protein every 6 weeks, you know. That's something that's doable, you know. And then, you know, when you guys shampoo your own hair, you can always do a deep condition, you know. That's pretty much easy to do, you know. But I just want to give you the two proteins that I use. Guys, the Aphoghee, that's at the beauty supply store. I mean, you can start with that, you know. If you want to get it done at the salon, you know, that's good too. But sometimes you can do certain things at your house, you know. I'm not against it, you know. You just got to read the directions, you know. But guys, stay tuned. Thank you for, you know, coming to my channel. I will upload every Sunday. Guys, pass this along. You know, anybody that's in the hair industry, anybody that's in school, send them give them my information. But I will see you next Sunday, and thanks for tuning in. Thank you.